Hi yoga friends, I'm Sarah Mapes. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's practice is about bringing balance to our root chakra. As we practice, explore the steadiness and stability that you find in each posture. We might possibly use a strap and a block today. So find your props and let's get started. We'll begin in Konasana, our bound angle pose, bringing the soles of your feet together. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and then fold forward. We'll do a rounded variation in a moment, but right now think about lengthening in your spine. Look out in front of you, past your toes. Reaching, growing taller. Even inhales and exhales. And then making your way back up to seated. This time we'll round our spine as we fold forward. So you might want to extend your feet a little bit further out. We're bringing our head the direction of our feet. That doesn't mean our head has to go to our feet. It's just the direction we're going. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rounding, folding forward. Slowly making your way back up. Lay down on your back. Lay down on your back and grab your strap. At least keep it handy. Take a moment and hug your knees into your chest. Extend your left leg out. Keep your right leg in. Move your leg in circles. 3 going one direction, 3 going the other direction. And then wrap your strap around your foot. And take it out long, up towards the sky. Take several breaths here. Breathe in, even inhales and exhales. And then take your right leg out to the side, taking your gaze towards the opposite side. Take a few breaths here. Then lift your leg back to center. Take your strap in your left hand and bring your leg slightly towards the left. You don't have to go very far and you'll feel this stretch. Take a few breaths here. And then come back to center. Release your foot. Straighten your right leg out. Bring your left knee in. Start to move your knee in little circles. 3 going one direction, 3 going the other direction. And then wrap your strap around your foot, extending it up towards the sky. Feel into the foundation. Feel all the parts of your body that are connected to your mat, to the earth below. And think about extending your foot up towards the sky. With the strap in your left hand, take your leg over to the left side, taking your gaze towards the right. Bring your leg back to center. Take the strap in your right hand and move your leg over to the right just a little bit. Take your leg back to center. Release your foot. Scoot your strap out of the way. Hug both knees into your chest. And then either rock your way up to a seated position or slowly make your way up to a seated position. Come forward into tabletop. Our hands are underneath our shoulders. Knees are underneath our hips and about hip width apart. Let the breath lead the movement. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest. Exhale, round your spine. Coming back to find a neutral spine. Take your right leg back behind you, toes are on the mat. Bringing your right knee back to the mat. Take your left leg out behind you. Toes are on the mat. Left knee comes back to the mat. Tuck both toes under. Lift your hips. Finding downward facing dog. In our downward facing dog, index fingers are out long in front of us. Fingers are spread wide. Think about the foundation with your feet. Lift your heels, lower them down. Lift your heels, lower down. Lift your heels, lower down. Pedal out your dog if that feels good. And take your torso back towards your thighs. Take a few breaths here. Look forward towards your hands. Step your right foot forward between your hands. Turn your left foot out slightly so it's about a 45-degree angle. Feel strong, steady, firm. And then lift your arms up towards the sky, finding warrior one. Our hips are facing forward. Your ribs are not thrusting out, but they're strong, solid. Your knees stacked over your ankle, and then lift your arms towards the sky. Are you stable? If you're feeling a little wobbly, what could you do to make yourself feel more stable? Do you need to widen or narrow your stance? Take a moment to make any little adjustments. Find the steadiness, the stability. Even inhales and exhales. Then bring your hands back down to the mat, either side of your foot. Step your right foot back to a downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths here. Even inhales and exhales. Look forward towards your hands. Step your left foot between your hands, turning your back foot in so your foot's about a 45-degree angle. Feel into all the parts of your feet. They're your foundation. And then lift yourself up to standing. Hips are coming forward. Knee is stacked over your ankle. Lower both hands down to the mat. Step your left leg back to a high plank. Feel strong. Feel your feet and your hands touching your mat. Walk forward and back on your toes. And then lift your hips, moving back to downward facing dog. Roll forward to high plank. Back to downward facing dog. Look forward towards your hands and step your feet to the outsides of your hands, finding malasana, yogi squat. Let your tailbone be heavy. Feel grounded and connected to the earth. Then slowly lift yourself up, bringing your feet together, hands at heart center and then to your sides. Beautiful. Lift yourself up towards the sky. Arms come up, chest lifts, reach back. And then come back up, bring your hands to heart center. Let's do that 2 more times. Lifting our arms up to the sky and keep your hands like this. You could bring them together. Reaching back. Coming back up to standing, hands to heart center. 1 more time. Lifting up, reaching back. Coming back to standing. Take a moment to feel into your feet. They're your foundation. They connect us to the earth. Rock forwards and backwards, feeling through all the parts of your feet. Ground down firmly with your left foot. Spread your toes. Find your firm foundation and then bring your right foot into tree pose. Your toes can be on the ground. They can be on your calf, or you might bring them up to your thigh. Make sure that you're not putting pressure on your knee. And then when you feel steady and stable, maybe you lift your arms up towards the sky, reaching out. And then when you're ready, bring your right foot down. Give your legs a little wiggle. Ground down firmly with your right foot, spreading your toes, feeling into your foundation, feeling the earth beneath you. Bring your left foot into tree pose. Your toes might be on the mat. They might come up to your calf. Maybe you lift your foot to your thigh, remembering not to put pressure on your knee. Find the steadiness, your steadiness. You've got this. And lift your arms up towards the sky. Bringing your left foot back down to your mat. Give your legs a little wiggle. Face the front of your mat. Inhale, lift your arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees slightly. As you hang, let your head feel heavy. Let it sink towards the earth. Maybe you leave your hands on your mat. Maybe you take hold of opposite elbows. Find what feels comfortable and good in your body. Where do you feel grounded, safe, steady? Place both hands on the mat. Step your feet out wide, finding malasana, our yogi squat. Let your tailbone feel heavy. Let it sink down towards the earth. Bring your bottom down to the mat. Legs come straight out in front of you. One shoulder roll back. Sit tall, sit well. And then start to walk your hands forward. Maybe grabbing your strap and wrapping them around your feet. Think about lengthening. Look forward towards your toes. Slowly walking both hands back in. Grab your block. Lay down on your back and place your block underneath where your back and your hips meet. There's a magic spot. You'll know when you find it. It will feel good. In our restorative bridge pose today, take your arms out to the sides. Turn your palms towards the earth today, just for today. Even inhales and exhales. Lift your hips up. Slide your block out from underneath you. Slowly lower down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Take both legs over to the left side. Bringing your arms into a T, taking your gaze to the right. Bring your legs through center, take them over to the right, take your gaze to the left. Bring both knees back to center. Hug your knees into your chest. Feel your back, all of it connected to the earth. Straighten your legs out long in front of you. Take your arms out to the sides, palms facing up. Close your eyes. Soften your face. Let your shoulders relax. Let your torso and your hips and legs and feet feel heavy and sink into the mat towards the earth. I invite you to take a longer shavasana if you have time. If you're ready to come out, begin to move your fingers and your toes. Slowly roll over onto one side. Bring yourself back up to a comfortable seated position. Take a moment to feel grounded. Bring your hands over your heart. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale, release. Bring your palms together. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me. I hope that you're feeling grounded and that you enjoyed this practice. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. I'll link to my other chakra videos, and I hope to see you again on the mat soon. Thanks. Bye.